Well, we got to get into some post-ceremony hugs. What I'm talking about is the receiving line. So the more traditional way to wrap a wedding ceremony is with a receiving line. Basically what happens is you've walked back down the aisle, you're back at the beginning of or the front of the church, and then maybe the pastor starts releasing pew by pew by pew to go and give a hug on the way out of the church. A variation on that is, instead of having the officiant kind of excuse each pew, I've seen the couple do that. So they'll go up and they'll hit one set of parents first, give them hugs, hi to everybody, and then excuse them down the aisle, and then go across to the other set of folks, give them all hugs, and let them go down the aisle. And then you release the next row, and the next row, and the next row, so that you're seeing or you personally are releasing everybody. So instead of like boogieing down the aisle, getting those smiles and those laughs, you're stopping and you're giving hugs to everybody as you release them. Or maybe you just do this with your immediate family, with the first 2 pews or something like that. So you get to hug your parents and your grandparents before heading out. If you do anticipate wanting to do a receiving line, it's important to schedule time because it can quickly eat most of your reception cocktail hour. So think about if that's something that the 2 of you want to do, and if you want to release each row, or if you want to head to the back of the church and then just meet everybody as they come out. Personally, I love photographing receiving lines. It's so many smiles, it's so many hugs, and it's just so much connection between you and your guests. But with that said, the other thing to keep in mind is that timeline. Is it more important to expedite this time of day and get into the cocktail hour and then maybe go around and meet everybody at their table later on? So that's another personal preference type deal. If a receiving line doesn't quite ring true to the 2 of you as a couple, one of the new trends that I've been encouraging people to do is just head out. Get out of there for 5 or 10 minutes. If you didn't do a first look, this is the first time that you've seen each other during the day. It might already be 6 o'clock. You haven't seen each other all day on your wedding. Take 5 or 10 minutes and just talk with each other. This might be the only time that you actually get one-on-one time with each other during the day. So right after the ceremony, you've just gotten married. Personally, I like to get the 2 of you out of there, take a few moments, let everybody else go grab a cocktail, let cocktail hour start. If you didn't do a first look, the family and I will be getting ready to do family photos, so when you come back, we can just drop you in spot and get moving with that part of the day. But yeah, this is one thing that I wish that I had kind of done a little bit more on my wedding, is just constructed a few moments to have with my wife for just the 2 of us. I don't know that there was more than a minute that we got alone together. So, you know, that's just a really nice way to like kind of come together at that point. And, you know, celebrate the fact that you're finally actually officially, like, legally married now. Like, that's so cool.